Okay. Hi. A very good day to Miss Tan. Thank you for coming today. So before we begin our interview today, we would like to introduce ourselves and what we are actually up to. I'll go first. My name is Moinder and I'm a third year biotech student.
Hello, Miss Tan. So my name is Nurisha Zwani. You can call me Wani. I'm also the third year of student biotech.
Hello, Miss Tan. My name is Sabrina. I also a third year student biotech.
Hello, Miss Tan. I'm Madhuri. I'm also a third year biotech student.
Rashida. Okay, another person is Debbie. I think she's having some technical errors. And as Miss Tan know, we all are third year biotech student in UPM. And currently we are working on an assignment where we need to wherein a hypothetical company is set up producing anti-dandruff hair oil. So currently we're taking bio-entrepreneurship course and we need to come up with the anti-dandruff hair oil. So we have developed the prototype and we are learning on marketing strategies and business management. So at this stage, we are trying to get an industrial exposure on the actual flow of production and also manufacturing of hair care products, as well as the marketing sectors. So the interview questions we have already shared with you. We also might ask some follow-up questions as well. But before we start our interview, can we ask how and when your journey started in Remedy?
Remedy started as a startup company in year 2017. Yeah, so Libbywear was started in InnoHub. So we were given all those entrepreneurship training, and we are also engaging with industrial experts to get more insight for us to have this startup company to go to operate.
Right. Thank you, Miss. And before this also we have seen a lot of talks from Profly on Remedy startup and based on the research and stuff. So, but today we will be focusing more on Remedy's hair care products. So, based on our research, Remedy has few hair care products in your product line like Remedy Gentle Hair Shampoo and Remedy Sensitive Scalp Repair Spray. So, we have prepared a set of questions to be asked, which is involved on marketing and production segments. So, we will start the interview from the production-based questions. So, the first question will be, how Remedy hair care products are being produced?
You mean the production details or?
Maybe the overview, like how you guys came up with the, why Remedy suddenly came up with the hair care product and when it started and the overview of the production.
Okay, so Remedy hair shampoo was started back in 2018, I think, because at that time when we introduced the cream, those eczema sufferers, they need they need product for their hair care as well. And same goes to body wash, and this the time where we know that it's important for a full set. So at that time, before we know how well this product will be accepted, we actually started with a trial pack. So a trial pack consists of this body wash and hair shampoo, and the feedback was very good. And that is the time where after we finish all the trial pack, then we launch for the actual size of this hair shampoo and body wash. So hair shampoo initially when we started, definitely we OEM from others. We engage manufacturer to produce for us. But as for now, we produce it. We have our own production line.
All right, thank you, Miss. Which means initially you guys employed OEM. You guys used OEM to produce the product.
Exactly.
Now Remedy itself, you guys are producing the actual hair care products.
Yeah, because we do have the formulation. It's just that last time we don't have the facility. That's why we engage others to OEM for us. But as for now, when we are expanding, so the volume is also getting more. So we have to produce it by ourselves.
Right. Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
Min. So we'll be moving on to our second question. Where is the location of the production and why REMD chooses that particular location?
Our office is in MTDC UPM. It's in the UPM itself. So why do we choose this place? Is because initially we were the startup in UPM. We rented a place in MTDC. So as for now, when we expand from one location to another location, now we are getting 4 units from MTDC. So that's why we choose to have we are initially we already started the office in MTDC. So we choose to expand from here also. So from 1 unit to 4 units now we are getting from MTDC.
All right, thank you, Miss. Just an additional question. Miss said, right, we initially from 1 unit to 4 unit, right? Is there any other units in all over Malaysia, other places than MTDC?
No, our office in MTDC only.
Thank you, Miss.
Yeah.
I'll pass the session to Sabrina to ask the following questions.
Okay, thank you, Mohinder. So now I will continue for the next question. So does Remedy has a warehouse to store the product? Like, may I know the specification of the storage to ensure that the product is safe and not affected?
I would not say. I mean, we have the storeroom in our office where we have four units here. So we have our office, we have our storeroom, we have our production as well. So the specification of storage, as long as the temperature is not adulterated, the temperature is room temperature is fine, because I think every product varies in the specification. Your product stability is different from Remedy product specification. As for ours, because the test is actually stability is we have to do the stability test before we can do all this back. So as for ours, room temperature is good enough to store our product.
Okay, understood. For the next question, how Remedy gain their capital funding when doing this startup?
We engage with industrial experts actually. So we have those sponsor and support from industrial experts.
Miss, just to follow up the question asked by Sabrina, the industrial expert, actually they are involved in the biotechnology field, or they are from the different field, but they actually invested in Remedy?
Different field, but their belief is that real science and real research product has to be commercialized. And it's where the belief that make the investment.
Okay, Miss. Very, thank you.
So I will continue for the next question. So how long does it take for Remedy to obtain their return of investment?
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
And then as a biotechnology company, what are the challenges that faced by Remedy?
I think our product, because our company direction and belief is that we have to commercialize only a research product and data and a research proven product. So when we claim ourselves as a research product biotechnology background company, we have to make sure that the community also aware of this, and they should have certain level of understanding and certain level of education to understand how important to have this background to support the quality of the product to the community. Yeah, so the challenges I think as for now is the awareness and also the education level of Malaysian towards, because people are more brand aware than the quality aware.
Thank you, Miss. Just one additional question based on the previous question that asked, how long does it take for Remedy to obtain the return on investment, right? So Miss said 3 years. For the 3 years of time, how Remedy has sustained the production and also managed to continue the company?
What do you mean? When
Means since the return of investment is about takes 3 years, 3 years of time, right? So how about the how you guys managed to cover for the 3 years the expenses and other extra utilities?
I think the what is that, the ROI definition is that the investment, how long we break even it. So in the meantime, when the investment is there, then we start running our operation and business and everything. So from there we sustain. So getting more sales and getting more profit, that is where that is how the normal company works.
Thank you, Miss.
Yeah.
So
I just want to ask a follow-up question. Just before this, you say about the challenges faced by Remedy is through brand awareness and level of education of people. And then how Remedy overcome these challenges?
How do we overcome? So our product is actually targeting on the need market where these people are suffering from eczema, and this population is getting quite significant, 20% to 30% of this worldwide population. So to create the awareness and to make people understand what we are offering, and also to understand our product, we do a lot of product briefing to our retailers. And even we have a Facebook group that I think you are aware of, this Malaysia Eczema Support Community. This is a Facebook group that is supported by medical professional. And throughout the time, we actually give a lot of information of this, how to manage eczema, what is the correct way and what is the correct information of eczema management. So from there, that is where we create the awareness of this people, and especially those parents, to not just looking at the price or not just looking at the brand, but we have to understand every product has its uniqueness. So create awareness of the correct information, correct management of eczema is very important.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
All right.
Okay, so I guess I have a question regarding the production of specifically the hair care products. So is it like when would you produce? Is it like a weekly based or like monthly based, and just mass produce it and then just sell it, or every week you just keep on producing every week?
It depends on the stock level and also the sell out. So the production schedule is based on the stock level and also the forecast. So it is not a fixed production, but it is based on the estimation.
Okay. I guess we could move on to the marketing part.
Okay.
So who are the target markets for the Remedies hair care products?
Those who have seborrheic dermatitis, who have scalp issue, and but because as for now, also because our Remedy scalp repair is also suitable for hijab, under hijab. So whoever, like, I mean, we are targeting on those who are suffering from seborrheic, or only those who are under hijab, so they can use this product lah.
Okay. So thank you. For the next question is, what are the marketing strategies for Remedy hair care products?
Still the same, that we create the awareness of these people, because a lot of these scalp issue, they use the traditional way of applying the olive oil or those type of I mean any kind of oil to apply on the scalp. But so we have this awareness through our social media platform, and to convey the correct message that there is this product is available for scalp.
Okay.
It's based on the sales number. We allocate around 15% of our total sales to be used in marketing.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Okay.
So I'll move on to the following question. So initially, Miss mentioned about the Facebook group, but based on our research, we found that Remedy has a support group in Facebook. And how Remedy started the support group and invited a lot of people to join?
So we started the Facebook group way before we really commercialized our product, because we realized a lot of initially when we started to introduce this product, a lot of people came to us. We have a very close relationship with our consumer, our user. So they came to us and reflect to us a lot of things that they are not aware of. So that is the time we know that we need to have a Facebook group to create the awareness and convey the correct knowledge and message to those people. So when we started this Facebook group, we invited the dermatologist with us and our professor on board with us, definitely. So this medical professional, they are voluntary joining us in this Facebook group. Like initially when we started, we invited dermatologists, and following that we invited immunologists, because a lot of these eczema sufferers, they need to do blood tests for this immunologist advice. And during MCO, we invited psychiatrists to join us, because a lot of these eczema sufferers, they are experiencing depression of handling eczema. So looking at the needs of these people, we don't really shout and market that we have this Facebook group, but these people will aware of this group, because this group cater for their needs. So that is how our Facebook group grows, because it's a healthy mutual support group. We don't have a group like any other group, like totally against steroid, totally against carbo food. We don't. We provide a very healthy neutral platform that people can benefit from this group. That's why that is how this group is growing. Yeah.
Right, that's fantastic, Miss.
Yeah.
Thank you. The following question, I'll pass the session to Rashida.
We have four types of promotion mix, like advertising, publicity, personal selling, and sales promotion. So which approach do you think is preferable for this kind of product?
I think all of it is required, because every segment has its own network and also connection. So all of the factors, all of the ways are important.
Used one.
If we are talking about the most the best one, I think will be from the retailers such as pharmacy and also clinics, because these people are giving the professional advice, and that is where the reliability of this product.
So I move on to the next one. So why Remedy chose pharmacy as your selling channel?
Yep. As I mentioned earlier, that these are the channels that give the confidence and also reliability of our product to the consumer.
Okay, so next one is, what is your shipping method to your retailers, and how many times a month do you send the stock to?
We use the shipping courier service such as Post Laju and different other types of delivery service depending on the charges. So we engage these people to send our parcel and product to these retailers. How many times a month I send to our retailers? It depending on the volume, but average a few hundred to 1,000 parcel per month.
All right. Thank you, Miss. Such a informative interview. But I have some personal questions, like one important personal questions. As I mentioned earlier, currently we are working on an assignment, and we also done a prototype on anti-dandruff oil, and our product name is Shogu. Since Miss have a lot of industrial experience and production experience and etc., can Miss give us some suggestions or some advices on a startup and how startups can grow bigger and where to find the investments? Some advices from Miss.
I think nowadays we need to learn more and from these industrial experts, get more advices and also their experience from the industrial experts, because if not academician, it will be, we always have this concept of academician is we have a great and mighty product, but to commercialize the product, it's not an easy path, especially if you have your own brand. So I think to have the solid idea of sales and marketing, we need to do a lot of research. We need to know who our competitor is, and also what is our unique selling point, USP, and how are we better than others in the market. So to create the confidence from others, we need to have a very strong support for our product. What is our research about, and what we can offer, what are the things that we can solve for these sufferers. It is not that I have a good and mighty product, but at the end, it's just another product. The most important thing is what are the issues that we are trying to solve.
Right. That's
Yeah.
good advice. We will take into account. And before we wrap up anything, any other group members, you guys have any additional questions or anything to share or ask with Miss Tan? You
I
guys
think I
may
want to
unmute.
ask a question. So since you mentioned about the promotion, you are preferred on the retailer, pharmacy retailer lah, to give awareness to the consumer. Like in the pharmacy itself, different kind of the competitive company is also there, such as maybe Johnson and Johnson or other company. And then how to ensure that this retailer like really recommend remedy product to the consumer.
So it depends on how good your product is. What is the return rate of this product? It always look at when they start taking in your product, when they start recommend, and what is the return rate of this customer after using the product. Yeah. So the uniqueness of our product is very important. If it's just another Me Too product, then it's very challenging.
Understand? All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Any other members, you guys
So-
have any questions? If no, okay, I think that is our last question. To be honest, it was such an informative session, and this will be very useful not only for our assignment completion, but also our knowledge for preparing ourselves to step into the industrial world after we graduate. So thank you so much, Ms. Tan, for your time. And if anything related to Remedy, we will contact you through the website, and we'll keep in touch.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.